making the business news this morning. The stories are here. I'm talking about business news. But we have Kenny Adaga, our correspondent on the floor of the stock exchange. I think he's ready for us. Good morning, Kenny. Heterogeneous than we are homogeneous. One-time NTA Director General Patrick Itiohe, in his high-flying but rested parody, Sunny Side of Life, flirted with the idea. He played the Igbo man, in the program. Tunde Sawyer was the Yoruba man, the Hausa man, and the late Claude Eke, aka Jagade Shokoya, reflected the Yoruba man. So all three gentlemen canvassed a position that would make the Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba the national lingua franca. But it was not a very product to sell. But over time, a gentleman, a Nigerian from Edo State, had flirted with the idea of a GUOSA language, which should take the heat off all of us. Alex, please give us a rundown. How did it get to start?
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you all listeners. Like you rightly heard from Mr. Jones Hussein, I'm Alex Ibineweka, and I evolved a language called the GUOSA language, which is the evolution of all the Nigerian languages, dialects, and idiolects into one, and actually goes beyond, because we're talking of a lingua franca. It's been an issue from one generation onto the other, from one government onto the other. But actually, they try to do something, but not in the right direction. That's why the issue is still there. And some people just think English continue to be a lingua franca
for Nigeria.
For Nigeria.
Liboris Oshoma has joined us. Liboris, is it easy to have a national lingua franca? Is it easy? And is it desirable for that matter?
Yes, it is. Yes, I would answer the last question first. It is desirable because that's one of the things that have continually torn us apart. The moment we have a common enemy, even among the Yorubas, the moment there's a common enemy, that's when you hear, okay, we are Yorubas. But the moment that common enemy is gone, you now begin to hear, I'm an Egba man, I'm an Ijebu man, he's, things like that. And so, even among the Igbos, that's when you hear, no, this man is an Onitsha man. Onitsha man is not the core Igbo. Asaba is Bendel Igbo.
They say Onitsha man is Ijekebe.
Exactly, And so, that's where some people in Lagos will say, look, Akwa Ibom, Calabar, they are the same. But when you get there, you say, look, I'm an Efik, the other one is the Bibio, the other one is all of that. Anan. And even in Benue, you see Doma, you see Gede, you see thieves and the rest.
Is that what you're saying? Go to is it Sapele or what?
You now come to
Isoko,
Edo. Take Delta State, for example. You have Isoko, you have Ijo, you have Ishekiri, you have Urobo. Even among the Urobos, they'll tell you this one is a Fru Urobo, this one is a Okpe Urobo, this one is Urobo Urobo. You understand? So if we have a common lingua franca, like the English in Portsmouth is the same thing as English. Come in Portsmouth is the same thing as come in Leeds.
All right, here, Alexander. Alex, you said you thought, or you think, I should say, you have an answer to.
Sure, because Nigeria, in fact, the ECOWAS and the importance of the GUOSA language, the lack of a common language in the independent Nigeria and other West African countries has contributed immensely to the socio-economic and political backwardness in the sub-Sahara region.
So give us some peculiar sentences in GUOSA.
In the GUOSA language, you say Biko Fumini Ruwa. That simply means, please give me water.
Libras, how does that stick?
Yeah, even it's perfect. Like I remember in Delta State then, the moment Delta was created out of Old Bende, and then people started saying, "Oh, this is the state of Kedumavo," and we all knew Kedumavo means how are you, Okay. So it's the same thing. Kedumavo.
Okay.
I have to see, so she won't be shocked. Shocked out. Which is your language?
Yoruba.
Which extraction? Are you Egba Ijebu?
I'm from Ekpe. They say Ekpe Ijebu or Ekpe Egba. I don't know.
How do you, okay, say a typical sentence in Ekpe Ijebu.
Ijebu.
If you were going to say, I'm here, how would you say it? Okay, she's a Lagos Ekpe. That's part of the problem. That's a part of the problem.
But I believe I'm Yoruba. I believe I should understand the
nuances.
The Yoruba, the common language. Not that I must be your Ekpe Egba or Ekpe Ijebu or I don't know.
But that's a little hair raising. I mean, if you can't speak your mother tongue, that's the problem here. That's what's a little disturbing. Maybe this is why GUOSA has come here. So, Liberals, as we begin to go, now from the little thing you heard, Wahala Day.
No, really, there is no. It's like a fusion of some of these major languages.
No.
And we already we had some people had been practicing it. Like I said, a situation where somebody will say, Kedumavo. You already know what the person is trying.
Yes.
Fumini
Thank
you know.
Yeah.
You understand whether you hear outside Yoruba
or whatever.
It's something exactly. Words like that. But really, let's jokes apart.
I must stop us here. Time is rather tight, but Alex, you must come back to this station. We have a full stretch next week Thursday.
Sure.
On Talk Nigeria, let's talk about a national lingua franca. Is it possible to be or not to be? Thank you for your time.
It is, except that I shall be out of the country early next week or thereabouts, so I'm going to miss it terribly.
I don't want to miss it. I don't mind recording you.
That would be great. We can record.
Arrange it. Say your closing words there in GUOSA.
Okay, Jama awagahu nuzola bibiawa abayo, meaning my country people, we shall see next week and goodbye. And abayo is an Ijaw word meaning goodbye. Jama is my people. Go ahead.
If you listen to Benebi and Selemo those days in NTA, after reading the John News, you always hear abayo. It's like bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's like Igala, you say hello, how do you do? They say hello, do.
All right, folks, I must stop you. But let's thank you for listening. The team has been very...
Jones, the word thank you simply means shendo. Esheun and Dalo, you get thank you.
Okay, Shendo.
Shendo
to everybody listening, everybody being a part of it. Those who couldn't get through to us, please stick with us, Radio Continental.